morning on this Tuesday, on this second day of January. Maybe it is more of a Monday to you because you're starting off the work week after the holiday yesterday. Well, we've got some pretty decent weather for the morning drive and for getting to where you need to be here for today and returning back to routine. So here's a look outside in Grand Forks. We're looking at some pretty quiet weather. Visibility's looking pretty good this morning. The wind on the light side, our flags at Home of Economy not moving a whole lot. There are some areas where we do have some frost and perhaps even a fresh light coating of snow. So I pulled up our DOT map here in North Dakota to take a look at some of our reports here, and you see a lot of light blue on the map, and that is an indication of frost. And that covers a good portion of eastern North Dakota, including the Devil's Lake area, surrounding region, down into the Cheyenne Valley, James River Valley as well. So it could be a little frosty on the interstate and highways for you. And then a little pocket here where we've got some patchy snow on the road in northeastern North Dakota from last night's quick shot that moved through. Similar situation likely setting up for those of us into Minnesota highways and roadways as well. So watch out for some frost. Overall, though, looking pretty good this morning. Temperatures that are into the 20s to some low 30s. It's 32 degrees in Fargo. Badette also at 32 degrees right now. It's 30 in Grand Forks. We're in the 20s in a lot of places. A reminder, our average lows are in the single digits, and we are a good 20 to 30 degrees above that to kick off our morning here. So keeping that milder weather going in the first couple of days of January. And winds are out of the west or northwest, 15 miles per hour or less. So not super strong here at this point. And we're watching those clouds hanging around as well. So today's going to be more on that gray side today. You may get to see a little more sunshine the farther south and west you are, once that sun is up, of course, in about 2 hours from now. And heading into the later morning, we'll see some overcast skies for a lot of spots. Again, there's that pocket that might be letting in some sun over by places like Jamestown. And by noon, temperatures kind of holding. We're talking about some upper 20s to some low 30s heading into the afternoon. So not much change in our temperature range today. We will be watching for, again, a few more flurries or flakes as a cold front starts to move in for tonight. And the focus for that will yet again be in the northern valley and over to the east as well. A quick shot of some very light snow or perhaps even just some flurry activity. This is 7 p.m. This continues on into the nighttime hours, and by tomorrow morning, quieting things down, and that colder air makes it feel a little chillier tomorrow morning with temperatures starting in the teens. But again, this is still well above average for this time of year. It's just going to be relatively feeling cooler after this morning's mild weather. Now heading into the rest of the week, we're looking at temperatures in the 20s for highs. We'll have a chance for some light snow heading into Friday night and into the weekend. We'll keep an eye out for that for you. A low end risk, but still something we're watching. And then next week, there's the cool down we've been talking about in your 11-day planner. Morning lows in the single digits, maybe even by next Friday, not this Friday, but the next Friday, seeing some highs in the single digits in some spots. So some cooler airs taking over here later in the forecast. Still holding on to some mild weather right now.
Yeah, but time to get out the hats, the mittens, the boots, the big jacket. It's happening, huh?
Yep, got to make sure we're ready. Have that survival kit in your car. All of those things needed here. Of course, at the beginning of the season. Yeah. But we've gotten a little break from having to be concerned about that. Maybe even, shouldn't even say a little break. It's been a long stretch of milder weather.
We were spoiled.
We have. That's for sure.
At least we're easing into it this time.
Yes.
Thank you, Lisa.